Are you guys ready to see something super fun that we have going on? I certainly hope so. You can tell by the title of this video exactly what it is. But my husband is outside right now. Right outside this window, you can hear the power tools, and he is building our chicken coop. So we are getting chickens right outside our kitchen window in our side yard. And I'll explain a little bit more of the process as we go and as we get the chickens and all of that. But I want to show you the start to his chicken coop that he's been making. So let me bring you outside. So if you've seen any of our backyard videos before, you know this used to be a kayak rack. But he took that down and is in the process of selling some of those kayaks over there to build our chicken coop. So he got a lot of it started with scrap wood that we had from other projects and from the kayak rack that we had built. And now he's putting together our little coop. So I think he's got like a week or maybe two until the chickens should be here. So he's getting it together. And I'll learn more from him about all the aspects of what he needs on here, because he has been doing all the chicken research, what they need in their pen, what they need in their little outdoor space that's going to be down here with the chicken wire. This part is called the coop. What's the other part called? The run. Oh, the run. See, I don't know. So that's why I said I'm going to learn more. I'll educate along with you as we go. But then this is called what?
This, the hen house.
The hen house. That makes sense.
Or the coop.
But the part where they lay the eggs.
Yeah, this part.
Yeah, so that's where the eggs are going to be laid, and then I'll have a latch system to open it up to grab the eggs. So yeah, we got our own little suburban chicken coop going on. So the basis of this is the poles that are concreted in the ground, and then their coop, I'm learning, is elevated, and they'll have a stair ramp system kind of thing over here that will go to their run, which will be the grass and the dirt. Okay, so I do not currently know much at all about raising chickens or having them at your house or anything, but that is exactly why we kind of want to document this whole process. So obviously Heath is building the chicken coop, and we have just looked up our local laws for our city, which do allow chickens, no rooster, and that is for Pinellas County, Florida. So we are in St. Pete. I know things are different everywhere, but we are allowed to have them in our backyard, and we're allowed to build our own coop. It has to be completely closed off with wire and things from rodents and animals. We have a lot of critters in Florida. And so that is a big thing that Heath is making sure that everything is completely covered. Other than that, I think we're allowed to have, I forget the amount that we're allowed to have. We're allowed to have like a small amount for like the area that we are in, which is enough for us, because we're just going to have some to get some eggs for our family and things like that. And for us, it is just kind of about being a little bit more self-sustainable. Just kind of like the idea, just like we're doing with our gardening, you can see like our vegetables growing. We have a bunch of veggies and fruit trees growing, and for us, it's just like important to teach our kids to steward our land and our home properly. Of course, groceries are getting so expensive, so to have access to food that just regrows itself easily, we can like get our own peppers and our own potatoes and lettuce and things like that, and it's just already been a blessing, and we just started, so I can't wait till we have like our whole food garden going on. But the chickens are part of that, so we are going to be able to have eggs every morning. Our kids already eat eggs every single day. They will have it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. They love them, so it'll just be cool to be able to be like, go outside and grab your eggs and make your breakfast. And it's just a way to kind of rely on ourselves more and on the systems around us less. We see every day systems crumbling, and of course it's just a tiny way to do that, but it is a way to do that. So we are trying to be intentional about, just like I said, being a little more self-sustainable, and also teaching our kids that they can do that, and that can be a part of their life. They can be responsible for themselves and things like that. So all of that to say, this coop is getting built. As we learn, I will share more details about the process and about what we learn, about what they need. But for now, what you saw Heath putting on was like their little hen house where we'll have the latch system to be able to open and grab the eggs that they lay. So anyway, what you saw Heath building was obviously the whole coop and then the latch system in the back to be able to open and grab the eggs that they lay each day. And then he is also building the little shelf kind of area where they will sleep, and then the doors, and then the run, all covered in chicken wire. So all of that will be done, like I said, probably within the next week or two. And I plan on showing you guys all along. So let me know if you have any questions or advice. If you've had chickens before, please let me know, because this is a completely new thing for us. We have done a ton of research. By we, I mean Heath has done a ton of research and then told me about it. But I'm kind of trying to dive into this too. And like I said, I know a lot of people have done it in like little urban, suburban neighborhoods. So if you have, and you have any advice on best practices to keep rodents out or smell down, let me know. I also had an idea, which was to put like planter boxes on the outside of the coop with like lavender and things. I don't know if that's like a terrible idea. To me, it sounds like a good idea, because I want to grow that anyway to be able to use inside our house and kind of like have fresh lavender and things like put in our bathrooms and stuff like that. So I thought, why not grow it right outside of the chicken coop in case it can kind of maybe counteract the smell, but maybe it doesn't do that. So if you have any advice, please let me know. But like I said, this is just part one. I'm going to be sharing so much more as we get it going and get the chickens here and all of that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and yes, please give me all the tips. We'll see you guys soon.